I should do that very cheesy intro when people have a haul video and they're like, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. Today, we have an incredible haul video for you. It's going to be incredible. I spent so much money on this stuff. Please validate me by looking at all my stuff. Oh, look at all the stuff. But I'm not going to do that. But I am going to show you everything that I got in our adventure in the Bob SMP. I'm back at this house. I wouldn't call it home, but I'm here, back in the pit. So, chirp is going off too. If you're enjoying these adventures, you'll enjoy them over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BricksOBrian, where I'm going to play the Bob SMP and everything else. So hit the link in the description to follow me on all the things, including the Twitchies. With that out of the way, let's see what I got of the new hotness here. I have lots of copper, which I did not know drowned drop copper. So that means that drowned farm that I saw before that the guys made is basically going to get us unlimited copper here. So these are the copper blocks, as I had showed you before. These are the ingots. They just like ingots and all that. The newer block over here, though. Oh, you know what? I hate this. Music down. I like it. Side tangent here. They have this jukebox, right? There shouldn't be Minecraft music that takes, it starts playing when you're having the jukebox on. The game should register, oh, you're in vicinity of a jukebox, let's mute the music, because otherwise you have two things going on at the same time. It's weird. I don't like it. So whatever. Also have the block of amethyst, which I'm going to put outside here just for the sake of showing you. And it has all sorts of different sounds and whatnot, just like I had seen and heard before. It is beautiful. Not something that is replicable by having the fortune pickaxe, unfortunately. I don't think that there's a farm for this, but probably by the time I've done this video, Brandino will be like, no, poggers, dude, we got a new farm for this thing. So I'm just going to pretend that there's going to be a farm eventually. So there's all that. And obviously the Axolotl, which I guess there is an Axolotl farm as well. So you know what? There's a farm for everything. Here's a glow squid ink sack. Still haven't found an actual one of those, but I got a golden apple too, so that's good. On top of having all of these different coral blocks for whatever purpose, these crystals can be in here now as well. I don't want to accidentally break this, so I'm going to take this ice pick and I'm going to use it there. And I'm actually going to replace this right here. And I'm going to put that little geode right there as a, memory of this right here. I think that's pretty fitting, especially for this playthrough here. So for this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to place this deep slate right here, and I'm going to put the thing, whatever this is called. Oh, yeah, the bucket. Oh, I have it. Okay, good. Just want to make sure I have it. I'm going to put this. It's not a bucket. That's called a pot, right? Flower pot. Yeah, I'm going to put the flower pot right over here. So I want to do all sorts of little things to decorate the inside of here. And this is not going to be the final building. Part of this playthrough is also going to be me trying to, improve my building abilities, because I'm not good at building. And I think this has a lot of character right here. I've spent an ungodly amount of time actually building this, which I know this is nothing impressive, especially, the outside and everything else. But as the sign says, it's a commendable effort that I wrote myself. So, little accents like this make it a bit more homey. So, yeah, I'll do things like that eventually. But I think for this episode here, I want to deck out an area for the bucket here, the Axolotl buddy, which I'm going to put him in a safe little spot. I'm going to put him in here, actually. No, obviously, I do not need to have a, entire grassy area for the Axolotl. That is not necessary. However, I'm just going to do it because I can, and that way nothing can get to him here. So I think this is a standard good section here. Should fill up a relatively good area. Yeah, all right. So he will not move from... So there needs to be solid water blocks, I guess, for the Axolotl to move into. So I kind of want to do an aquarium sort of a deal. I tried doing an aquarium previously, and it didn't quite go super duper well. So yeah, the Axolotl needs a lot of room to work with. So for right now, I don't even know where I want to build this, because I don't want to build it in this house right here. I kind of want to not make a house specifically for the Axolotl, but I want to have it... Oh, he does move to other blocks. Okay, cool. All right, so not quite, you know, swiftly, I guess, but whatever. I basically want to construct like this kind of 3-block wide aquarium for the axolotl, and I want this to be decked out with a lot of the new blocks that I've gotten in my adventure so far. So what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. I'm going to place the thing. The thing, Brian. How specific? I'm going to place the aquarium, and then I'm going to actually build a house around it. So this is not going to be a location specific for the axolotl, but this is going to be the house where the axolotl will happen to live. So I have all these different, you know, stables and everything over here. But yeah, so the axolotl is going to be right in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 10. Let's go with 10. So this whole aquarium is going to be 10 blocks wide. It's going to involve that right there. And basically, I'm going to try to put as much detail into this as I can in a good way, right? So the glass is going to kind of go up a little bit toward this way. Should this be a little lower? I feel like this should be a little bit lower. I don't know. But now that that music is over, or that jukebox is over, I can put the music back on, because I'm not going to keep replaying Chirp the entire time. So the glass is going to surround this entire... You know, let's make it one more larger here. So, right, bam, bam. There we go. 2 blocks, 3. I feel like that might be too much. Well, you want to give him a little bit of room here. So let's go with 3. So this is a pretty big aquarium, right? So I need to get a lot of sand. I need to get a lot of things. Now, I could go and harvest all these things, but I think the power of the sorting system is where all of this is going to lie. So I'm going to bring, actually, you know what? I'm going to bring all this stuff right over to here. And I'm going to place this where it normally would be if we were playing, you know, not on camera and all that. So I was almost entirely certain that there was a coral chest somewhere over here, because Brandino was going to, like, deck out stuff over toward this way. But I guess that never happened. So I'm just going to put all this coral stuff in here and call it there. Yeah. So that way it's just out of my system, and bam, it's right over there. So there's Anthony, I think, over there. I don't know if they added anything new, but yeah. So I need to get some glass. That's important to note. And that should be it for right this second. Now, I might go back and grab some of the other things that were there. Oh, this is still very framed. Oh, this frame rate is... it's so bad. Because the auto sorter is going. What's going on in here? I hear it going off. Oh, this is ugly. There's nothing going on in here? What? Really? All right. Well, let me see if I can find glass here. So everything is coded by block type, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the blocks are necessarily where I think they're going to be. Man, this is super... oh, my goodness. All the frames. And I have a GTX, whatever, 3070. I have something crazy like that. So that's the glass that I need right there. That works out well. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Come on, go, 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 go. Yeah. There we go. What's this? Just a bunch of stuff. Buckets. Look at all those buckets. Deep slate, brick slab. So I'm assuming that they have axolotl somewhere around here. I don't know where, but there's probably going to be a farm. Probably by the next episode, they're going to have a 7,000 block farm of axolotl, and it's going to make my one little itty-bitty axolotl look very not intimidating. So, well, he's not intimidating looking as it is, but you kind of get the idea here. So, yeah, that's the point of having the auto sorter, is having all the blocks available that we could possibly need, and it works out incredibly well. I probably should have got more of these blocks, but whatever. Well, you know what I would like to do? I would have really loved to do stairs. If stairs were surrounding the edges of it, that would be pretty cool. But that's kind of not going to happen. So for right now, I'm going to surround the bottom of this with dirt. So dirt's going to go all throughout here. And obviously that's not permanent, but for right this second, I'm going to make it this way. And I would love to make the glass a little bit, like, not as thick, 1 block wide, but that's how it has to be, because the glass panes and the water do not kind of go well together at all. So I'm just going to use up as much as I can with this, which actually, for such a small area that this is, it ends up being taking up quite a bit of blocks here. Almost a full stack of blocks. Actually, yeah, very close to a full stack of blocks just to do this little section right here. If you ever think that Minecraft, like, it doesn't take up a lot of resources, it absolutely does, whatever you're kind of working with there. So I'm going to put a block like that right here. I kind of want to put one block of this. No, hold on. I'm going to make this a little bit more eventful. So let's put this over here. Yep, right there, right here, right there. All right. So there's a little bit of variety here because obviously you have a fish tank or, you know, axolotl tank. You want to have a little bit of variety. You don't want to just have a blank area here, you know. Make it a little bit more homey for the axolotl, which, you know, it's not 100% homey, but, you know, it's pretty good by comparison, you know, of being in that hole from before. So if I, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal a bunch of those buckets. Hopefully they don't care. I'm going to I'm gonna borrow, actually. I don't want to keep them. Stealing means, I think would, you know, probably mean you take them forever. Not going to take them forever. I'm going into the void. I'm taking them only temporarily so I can get a bunch of water. And all that water is going to be used to fill up the axolotl tank and make him look, you know, a bit more, oh, it's gone. It's just gone. Hey, can somebody, no, you can't, they can't hear me. Can I just kind of whoop-de-scoop my way through here and maybe find some stuff? Oh, yes, I'm going to take that. Ooh, look at all this ingot. Nice. So none of that stuff is in there. Cool. I'm going to make some buckets. Hopefully they don't mind. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine there. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. And then you got to blast. And see, you just exit out toward this way. Yoink. Boom. There you go. See how easy that is? There used to be slime on the bottom, and I called it the slime hole. And then everyone made fun of me for it. Like, oh, Brian, that's kind of dumb. Why would you call it the slime hole? It's a little But like, it makes it very simple to leave wherever you're going, and it makes it's just more efficient. Okay, so nobody razz on me for having a slime hole. All right, just let me live my best life that I got. All right. So now that I got all of these, oh, I got to go to sleep. Dang it. All right. Well, sleep is for the weak. At least as of right now. I do not know if the axolotl will kind of hop out. I don't think so. I think these are exclusively water creatures. I think. But we will see. Now, the way that this works over here, for a section like this that you want to fill in with water, you don't need to fill in every single block in this area. You need to fill in, like, as many as the outside perimeter allows you to have. So if I just fill in the outside perimeter of this area, then it'll actually register all of the water that I need to for the given area. So let me kind of explain what I mean here by hopping out of here. Trying to, you know, rocket out of water is never a really solid plan. But basically, if I use water on all these different sections around, nope, not that one. All these different sections around here, eventually all of it will fill in. No, okay, really? No problem whatsoever, all right? So one of these is missing, I think. Yeah, maybe the corner piece. I'm not quite sure which one is missing. So I have to replace. I should have done it in order, but obviously I did not because I'm not that very good at this game. But if I go over here, nope. You can kind of see, like, where things need to be filled in. Like this section right here probably isn't filled in properly. Yep, so see it kind of waterlogged right there? And you can kind of tell the next section is right here. Yep, just like that. The next one is right over here. Nope. Oh, you can actually kind of replace it that way. All right, so let's see. Do this. Nope. You kind of have to figure out. I should have done it just all in a row in order, but I did not, so whoops. Okay, so I got the top filled in over here. Now, I am not going to grab the axolotl quite yet. I didn't need to do that. But I'm going to top off this area. You can't make slabs? Really? Huh. Okay, I guess you cannot make deep slate slabs. Wow, can I make stairs? No, really? Wow, all right, that's kind of weird. I feel like that's going to change eventually, right? That doesn't seem like a permanent thing. I have calcite here. Yeah, no, I feel like that's going to change. You're going to be able to make all sorts of stairs and everything else with this. That is really surprising. I thought I'd be able to make all sorts of stuff out of it, but nope. All right. So I'm going to take you, buddy, right over here. And now I guess I'm going to top off the very top of this with that there. Now, there's no light emitting from this, which is a little bit of a problem. I could grab some sea lanterns. Yeah, let me do that real quick, because I want to make it a little bit more natural. And although the axolotl do not spawn in like the ocean monument areas, I think that'd be a bit more fitting for what I'm doing here. So we have a ton of sea lanterns from that guardian farm. So I'm going to pop into here, right through the hole, yoink, down to the bottom. There we go. The frame rate is absolutely ugly. Ugh. It is absolutely ugly. But that's okay. All right, so over toward here. Nope. There's no light. Oh, light blocks right here. Yeah, there we go. See? See what I mean? The sea lanterns are all right there. So you can just come in here, find whatever blocks you need, get in, get out, and you're gone. So that's kind of perfect the way that works. Do this if you really want to. And then bada bing and bada boom, you're out. Goodbye. So yeah, I'll take some sea lanterns, pop them into there. Whenever I'm flying, I like to do slight inventory management. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm taking a little quick flight right here. Let me get some chicken, eat that a little bit, and then get nice and, hungry, or not hungry again, which I'm actually hungry in real life. I decided to do these videos instead of try to go get lunch. So I should probably do that, because that would be a little bit probably better off for me there. But, probably after this one. So, got this. A little bit of light in there. So now if I place the axolotl, should be nice and homed in here. Yep, there we go. Hey, buddy. Seems good to me. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, it's waterlogged right there? Oh, okay. So it's air, technically, right here. So if I go into here, I will be able to breathe, which I don't necessarily like that. I don't like that at all. So I want this to be like a complete tank. You know what I mean? So is there anything else I can add? Maybe a thing of calcite, I guess? I don't really know. Add that in there? I don't know. So I'll leave that be. But yeah, that's really disappointing. You can't make slabs out of that stuff. That's a little odd. But yeah, calcite. This kind of looks like marble a little bit. In some sort of weird way here. But yeah, that's the idea of what I'm working with here. And now that I'm doing this, I actually like this on the sides here. So what if I put this all along the bottom? That looks very fancy. That looks very fancy, like quartz. Except this is like a lot newer and cooler. So yeah, I'm going to have a bias toward this. Oh, see what I mean? There's a copper. The copper is turning not totally copper well, it's not turning totally bronze color anymore. It's actually copper. So that's pretty cool. You can't really see it all that much. But by me having, I think Optifine, is that installed? Wait a minute, hold on. That is a lot better. All right, so in case you ever wanted to know what Optifine does, it does things automatically like this, where instead of having the glass have the border all around it, it makes it one cohesive texture like you would see in real life. Why doesn't actual Minecraft do this? I have no idea. But now you can see inside of the tank and it doesn't look awful. So there you go. That's the power of Optifine right there. That is a separate download for Minecraft that, you can look up for yourself if you want to explore what else it can do. I will recommend it. It's relatively easy to install. If you were installing Minecraft, then this is, not that much more of a painful process, I will say. And it is not harmful to your computer or anything like that, but obviously do your own research before installing it for yourself. So yeah, I'm going to take that because I'm actually missing just a few blocks here for the side. So I'm going to put one right there, and bam. So there's an axolotl tank right there. Little bit of water, or I don't know what you want to call it. A little bit of air, I guess, on the sides right there. But now we have a little tank for our buddy. I don't know. I don't have a name for him. Should probably get a name tag and name him. But for now, I'm going to leave him here. Now he's just hanging out in the tank. And luckily, he's not a dummy like those fish or the turtles either. He'll actually float around and do stuff. So that's a cool little tank. And I'm going to build a house around this tank eventually. But he's going to hang out there nice and safe and sound. I kind of want to see what these guys are cooking up to. But yeah, other than that, that's really a lot of what the update was all of those blocks that were added so far. I don't think they're adding more blocks. The next half of the update, 1.18, they might be, but I don't know for sure. Now, in theory, in areas like this, there should be goats somewhere around here in the high mountaintops, which this isn't even really a high mountaintop. There's just, oh, here's all the chickens, by the way. Here's all the chickens. Like, these are all chickens from the former chicken farm. That's why they're all up here and just kind of loitering on the mountain. They exist. And as many as you try to get rid of, they will respawn because they are chicken and they are infinite. So do not mess with the glorious chicken mountain. I still don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's going, and it's going real nice. So cool. And because I have the Soul Speed 3, or I'm just swimming right now, but you know, that's fine. Yeah, so let me see what they're up to. Oh, I actually saw that they were working on the Nether Hub. I think that's what they were working on. So before I get out of here for this episode, I'm going to show you the Nether Hub, and then I'll come up with more building projects and other things to do. There's still plenty to see, and the 1.18 is going to release eventually here. So that is something to definitely stay tuned for, and I'm outside of the dolphin area now. Excellent. So let's see this Nether Hub that allegedly is being worked on. I didn't bully them into making the Nether Hub, but I'm like, all right, guys, let's work on this a little bit more. Okay, oh, there we go. All right. Well, that's a way to do it. And yeah, it's coming along nicely. Ooh, okay. So I said to them that this hole is way too small to, like, look, if you dive down here, right, you get hit by that, A, but then trying to aim to go back up here, you can't really aim that well, you know? Get gassed. Be quiet. Stop it. I hit it with a pickaxe and it got destroyed. Nice. So aiming for this, it's way too small, you know? So I think they're going to try to make it this wide right here, like a 4x4 hole, which is a lot better in my opinion, and I'm very happy about that. So we'll see how much longer it takes for them to do that. And other axolotl stuff, other farms that I don't know about, there's probably still more left to go. But that's the idea here. Goodbye. Wait, not quite yet. The ghasts are so, like, violent when they die. They're like, you know, we do a whole big thing. Anyways, I'll see you again for more of the Bob SMP. I hope you have enjoyed this episode here, and I'll see what they're doing, if anything. Or are they doing anything? Yeah, they're ants just flying around. All right, cool. Talk to you guys later. Bye.